Have you ever wondered why some relationships fail while others flourish? It's a question that has puzzled many. Relationships are complex, filled with nuances that can either make them strong or lead to their downfall. In this exploration, we aim to shed light on the common reasons why relationships fail, from lack of trust to passive aggressiveness, from differing life stages to romantic pull dominance, and much more. So stay tuned as we delve into the common pitfalls that can make or break a relationship. First up, we have the issue of trust, or rather the lack of it. Trust is like the bedrock of a relationship, providing a solid foundation on which to build. But when doubts and suspicions start to chip away at this bedrock, the relationship faces a real danger. It's like a castle made of sand teetering on the edge of a cliff. It's not the wind or the waves, but the erosion that brings it down. Without trust, even the strongest of connections can crumble. Next on our list is passive aggressiveness. This is the silent killer of relationships. It's like a slow leak in a tire. You might not notice it at first, but over time it deflates the whole thing. It's those unexpressed frustrations, those under-the-breath comments, those subtle jabs that poison the atmosphere. They signal underlying issues that need attention. And if left unaddressed, they can turn the most vibrant relationship into a strained, joyless ordeal. Unexpressed frustrations, if not addressed, can strain any relationship. Moving on, we have different life stages. Imagine two people on distinct paths with unique dreams and timelines. These divergent life goals can cause a ripple effect, leading to unfulfilled expectations and a mismatch in the relationship. One might be ready for marriage while the other is just starting a career. This lack of alignment can pose serious challenges. But it's not insurmountable. When partners find themselves at different life stages, they need to navigate carefully to keep the relationship afloat. Next, we look at the dominance of romantic pull. The thrill of romance can be intoxicating, but relying solely on these feelings can create an emotional imbalance. Love, after all, isn't just about butterflies in your stomach or stolen glances. It's about shared values, common interests, and compatibility. When these elements are missing, the relationship might struggle to withstand challenges. It's like building a house on sand, shaky and unstable. A relationship needs more than just romantic feelings to weather the storm of challenges. Having too much of a good thing can also be problematic. We all love quality time with our significant other, but when it becomes excessive, it can hinder personal growth. Suddenly we find ourselves dependent, losing sight of our individuality and the things that made us unique in the first place. This dependency can morph into an unhealthy attachment, where we lose ourselves in the relationship. Remember, it's important to maintain a balance between togetherness and individual pursuits. Balance is key in maintaining a healthy relationship. It takes two to tango. Indeed, it does. In a relationship, if one partner continually carries the weight of responsibilities or single-handedly makes all the decisions, it can result in a sense of imbalance and dissatisfaction. Picture a seesaw with one person always stuck at the top. It's not much fun, is it? The beauty of a partnership lies in its shared efforts, in its mutual engagement. Remember, a successful relationship is a dance, and it requires effort and engagement from both partners. Next, we have the issue of control. A feeling of being controlled can be a huge red flag in any relationship. It's about more than just the decisions you make. It's about having your own freedom, your own voice, and your own autonomy. When one partner feels dominated or restricted in their choices and actions, it can breed resentment and strain the connection. It's crucial to ensure each person feels valued, heard, and free to be themselves. No one likes to feel controlled, especially in a relationship. Friends play a crucial role in our lives and our relationships. They're like a mirror reflecting our values and character. So if you find yourself fundamentally disliking your partner's friends, it's worth considering why. It could be a sign of deeper compatibility issues or challenges in social dynamics. Are these friends a reflection of traits in your partner that you've overlooked? Or perhaps they highlight differences in your social circles that could become problematic? Remember, friendships often reflect our values and character. Acceptance is the key to any relationship. It's the bedrock that allows us to embrace each other's flaws and quirks. But when acceptance is lacking, when criticism takes its place, it cultivates negativity. This can erode one's self-esteem, casting a dark cloud over the relationship. It's like trying to grow a plant in a storm. It's just not going to happen. So remember, in the grand scheme of things, it's acceptance that lets a relationship flourish. A relationship thrives on acceptance, not constant judgment. Last but not least, we have frequent arguments. We all know that disagreements are part of any relationship. However, when arguments become a common occurrence, it's time to pause and reflect. Persistent and unresolved conflicts can serve as a red flag, signaling that something deeper might be amiss. These could be indicative of underlying tensions or unresolved issues that are bubbling beneath the surface. Disagreements are normal, but constant arguing may indicate deeper issues that need to be addressed to prevent irreparable damage to the relationship. So there you have it, common reasons why some relationships fail. From the erosion of trust to passive-aggressive behavior, from differing life stages to romantic pull dominance, and from spending excessive time together to one-sided dynamics. We've also touched on feeling controlled, disliking a partner's friends, lack of acceptance of one another's flaws, and frequent unresolved arguments. Each of these elements can strain a relationship. Remember, understanding these pitfalls can help you navigate your relationships better. Until next time, stay wise in love.